Yes, hi, I'm Jenna Malcolm. I'm the Primary Care Manager for Yeovil Primary Care Network. I'm completing a responsible business management degree with Exeter University as an apprentice. So I started my career as an apprentice as a level 2, and I've since managed to progress in my career and progress in my NVQs up to a level 5. When I saw this one advertised as a level 6 degree, it's always something I've been really keen to do, and the units align with my job role really well. So I thought this would help progress me in my role that I'm doing now and my career as a whole. The degree itself is usually a 3-year degree. Because it's an apprenticeship and we're learning and doing at the same time, it's condensed into a 2-year degree, and there's an NHS Leadership Mary Seacole course woven in. So it's very full on and very intense, but very, very relevant into what I'm doing in my work, so I can weave it in quite nicely. So I have up to 6 hours off the job training a week. But once we start a unit, there are 8 units overall. We have between 3 and 5 masterclasses for each unit, which is a full day. And then we have weekly webinars that we attend, and I've always been able to attend those, so I'm really grateful for that. Each module tends to have 2 assignments. I'm in my 3rd module now, and the assignments tend to be a voiceover presentation for about 20 minutes and a formal report, which tends to be about 3,500 words. Yes, so each week we either have a masterclass, which happens, I think a unit lasts about 3 months. We have a masterclass at the beginning of that, which are 2 days. Then halfway through the module, we'll have another masterclass, which is another day or 2. The weeks we don't have a masterclass, we'll have webinars, and we'll have pre-reading for those webinars. So in an ideal week, we'll take a day of study or 6 hours of study to complete the reading for the masterclass or the webinar. And then when we're given our assignment briefs, we'll use that on off-the-job training to complete our assignments as well. So being really disciplined with time is key, and that's time management is absolutely something I've learned doing this course. And it is full on and it is pretty intense, but because the learning I'm doing is in line with my role and it all aligns really nicely, I'm able to focus on my university work and put that into action in my actual work. So it overlaps really nicely. I received a communications email which stated that the apprenticeship was available. I contacted the Somerset Training Hub, who then got in touch with Symphony and were able to set up the apprenticeship levy. And I joined last April, so I'm nearly halfway through. I have an academic mentor who I meet with regularly, and I have a workplace mentor who's a fellow manager within Symphony. And we meet as a tripartite every quarter just to see how the course is getting on, and a week I meet with my workplace, my academic mentor every couple of weeks just to see how I'm getting on, and she checks in on my well-being and makes sure I'm doing things that aren't just training or working to keep my spirits up, and she's really supportive. We also have a peer group, so there's about 30 within my course. We've got a group WhatsApp and we often post questions and queries and how's your assignment going on and things, so that's a really nice supportive group. Yes, well, as I've mentioned, the apprenticeship modules all align with my role really nicely. So we cover leadership and management, organisational development. I'm currently doing project management. We cover new services, digital technologies, finance and organisation and research, which is all really key to my role. So it's enhancing my role and enhancing how I approach my role. And I've noticed that I've been focusing a bit differently and looking at the wider picture, seeing how we fit into the wider system. And I'm hoping that once I've finished, it may open up some opportunities for me to take on some extra responsibilities within my role and work with some system partners to develop some wider pathways together.